professional record, 32 victories, including 25 knockouts, with 5 defeats. Originally from Kazakhstan, raised in Uzbekistan, but now a U.S. citizen fighting out of Staten Island, New York. Boxing Cinderella story, the WBC #1 ranked heavyweight challenger in the world, Oleg the Big O Maskaev. Fighting out of the red corner, wearing black with silver. Official weight, 235 pounds. Professional record, 41 victories, including 33 knockouts, with 5 defeats and 2 bouts even. He is the fighting pride of Baltimore, Maryland, the reigning, defending, 2-time WBC heavyweight champion of the world, Hasim The Rock Rahman.
One person, please. One person, please. Do you have any questions? It's 12 rounds. It's important you obey my commands. I can see the belly buttons is the demarcation line. Touch close now, good luck, let's go to work.
Despite the first fight, Rahman is a 2-to-1 favorite because he's been in bigger fights against tougher opponents since then, and because he is 4 years younger at 33.
Partially as the result of having trained to fight Vitaly Klitschko 4 separate times in the last year and a half, Hasim Rahman remains in terrific chiseled shape for a big heavyweight. Oleg Maskaev fights in a kind of unusual leaning back style with his right hand up in front of him. He looks like he has the right glove open, but he clinches it in time to throw the big right hand like the one that knocked Rahman through the ropes.
He hasn't started off like he wanted to assert himself, like he wants to assert himself and remind Rahman of what happened in the first fight.
And Rahman gets started with a couple of right-hand shots to Maskaev's body. Maskaev doesn't seem intent on doing anything to stop Rahman's jab, but Rahman is starting off relatively cautiously, Lennox, just pushing the jab to the body.
They're taking a look at each other. They haven't seen each other for a long time, so they're just seeing what's going on, if anything's changed from the first time they fought.
Into the corner goes Maskaev, and there's Rahman across the top with a big right hand. The right-hand punching power seemed to be missing against James Toney, but that could be because Toney is such an elusive target. There's Maskaev's right hand. No jab to set it up. Just here it is, I'm coming.
The thing about a lot of European boxers, they keep their head in one spot. They're not into the side-to-side movement. So usually when, like, say, Rock wants to throw that right hand, Maskaev's head is always there for it. It's always in that one place. He needs to move it from side to side if he wants to get away from Rock's right hand.
Maskaev trying to slide to his right and shoot a right hand. Rahman has taken advantage of Maskaev's hesitancy in the first couple of minutes to land some body shots and a couple of jabs, and one right hand across the top. There's a right hand to the body by Maskaev.
Maskaev's nose already reddened from the jabs of Rahman.
Rahman is the more energetic fighter. He'll roll his hands, shuffle his feet, look for ways to land. Maskaev tends to stand much stiller, waiting to throw a big punch.
Maskaev, you see him moving to the right, trying to get away from Rahman's right. Trying to make it a longer punch he can more easily see.
Now Maskaev trying to reel Rahman in with his left hook a little bit. And Rock jabs him back away and then shoots the right hand again. Right hand over the top from Maskaev. And he lands a second right hand on the chin of Hasim Rahman.
Maskaev still seems a little tense in there. He needs to really relax a bit more.
When Maskaev was in the corner before, Rahman was able to land a right. And he lands one more little right to punctuate the round.
Let's go. This guy's terrified of you, bro. You can't, let me tell you something. He's terrified. You got to start going with the jab and drop to the right, drop to the left, back here and get out, like I told you. You understand? The jab,
you have to respect your jab and feint, okay? Now, if you get in here close and don't move your head, he's going to throw the right hand. So if you throw the right hand, you got to counter back, okay? Behind your face, just keep that feint move, just keep putting them off, keep looking at the feint, and keep driving that shot to the body, okay? Good stiff jab, man.
This is where Maskaev doesn't want to be, right against the ropes, right where Rahman can throw that big right hand. As you can see, Maskaev doesn't have no place to go.
That was the best punch of the round. Landed by Rahman.
Okay.
Jabs in the first round. CompuBox counted Rahman with 11 landed jabs and 30 throws. That's a good number for him. If he keeps that up, he'll keep Maskaev on the defensive. Maskaev only threw 10 jabs in the round, landed only one.
Obviously, Maskaev's trainer, Vale, wants him to be more offensive, more aggressive. Saying Rahman is terrified is just a way of saying you got to go after him.
First round went to Rahman on the Letterman scorecard. I'm not even sure that Oleg Maskaev is concerned with winning rounds. I don't know that he thinks he can win a decision. I think he's here to try to knock Rahman out again, Lennox.
Landed a good right hand inside.
I think Rahman's trying to knock him out.
And there's a right and a left by Rahman. And a good right hand by Rahman shoves Maskaev back into the ropes. Rahman setting all this up with that good telephone pole jab. He jabbed you well in South Africa in the first 3 rounds.
Rahman does have a good jab.
Is it heavy?
It's heavy. He definitely puts his power behind it. He steps into it, which is a good thing.
Now Maskaev stops Rahman in his tracks with a left hook. Comes back and lands another left hook. And Maskaev jumping at the straight right hand after those 2 little left hooks.
Stop. That was okay. Box.
Look for a moment as though Rahman might be susceptible to the left hook. Perhaps because he's so conscious of wanting to land a right.
No! Stop! Let's go around his back. That's way back here. All right? Box.
There's a red spot above the left eyebrow of Oleg Maskaev. I'm not sure if he already has a little nick up there. Could just be an abrasion. Maskaev backing Rahman off with the right hand.
No, there's a little blood there.
Yep, it's a cut.
It doesn't look like it's in a serious place, but you can't really tell yet.
Good body shot by Maskaev, digging up and under with the left hand. Actually, the placement of the cut is such that if it bleeds, it could bleed into his eye and impair his vision.
Yep.
Yeah, this is a situation where Maskaev hasn't been in too many hard fights, so his face isn't conditioned to it. So any strong punch or jab from Rock is going to open that up straight away.
And it did.
And let me tell you, that jab is really strong by Rock because he's putting a lot of power behind it and shocking power. That's what's going to open up the cut on Maskaev's face.
You see Rahman sometimes consciously jabbing to the body. In his big success against Lennox Lewis in South Africa, he managed to jab enough to the body to lower Lennox's hands a little bit, and it helped him to set up the big right hand.
Stop! I'm here. Stop. Don't punch. Step back. Now box.
This has been an excellent round for Hasim Rahman. Oleg Maskaev had one little flurry with the 2 left hooks, followed by a right hand. But for most of the round, Rahman has been landing his jab and chasing Maskaev around. He trade right hands at the end of the round, and Maskaev liked the way his felt.
He's got nothing, though. Nothing.
Monkeys.
Nothing. Nothing, though. Oleg, keep moving to your right. This is nothing.
Mouthpiece.
All right. Where's the mouthpiece?
What is mouthpiece? Oleg, mouthpiece.
Okay. Come on, we'll do it. Okay. Oleg. Oleg,
If you can see where, this is where a clash of heads came. It looks like that's where the cut came from.
Exactly right. Nevada State Athletic Commission has already ruled that the cut was the result of an accidental headbutt. And Lennox, you're right on the money. It was right there where they came head to head. Copy box numbers through 2. Rahman 38 out of 81. Maskaev 13 out of 72. Again, I'm not sure Oleg Maskaev is even contemplating the possibility of winning rounds. He was well behind on the scorecards when he won the first fight by knockout. Rahman blocking that right hand with his left glove. Hard right hand by Rahman. Maskaev still trying to knock down a wall by landing a right hand through Rahman's left glove.
Yeah, you know, and he's finding that left hook, Jim. Maybe Rahman is so conscious of the right, he's not seeing the left.
Stop! Push back. Step. Let go. Just step back. He's not going to hit while I'm doing this. Box.
Hard right hand by Maskaev. Rahman takes it well.
Okay, you're holding.
Tries to get back into position to throw his own right.
Back up.
And let me tell you, Rahman's loading up with that right hand right now. He needs to keep working on that jab, soften him up a bit more.
Box.
Needs more patience.
See, right there, he should be jabbing his way in, not walking in. Jabbing his way in.
Left hook lands again for Maskaev, and Rahman shaking his head as if to say, I'm not sure why I can't get out of the way of your left hook.
Stop!
Rahman a little bit over anxious with the right hand.
Don't hold him! You're holding! You're holding! You're holding!
The holding yell is at Maskaev.
Don't hit him in the back. Don't hold. Holding.
Hasim Rahman seems to feel pretty confident the way he keeps walking toward Maskaev and pressuring him. They trade jabs. Rahman with the heavier jab sets up a right hand. Maskaev landing 2 left hooks to come off the rope.
Maskaev looked a little bit stunned momentarily on the ropes.
What it is, it was his balance. His balance wasn't correct, and he needs to work on that balance.
Stop!
He's actually throwing punches off balance.
Maskaev 2 straight right hands.
Don't hold! Don't
Rahman
hold.
partially blocked one.
Box! Box!
Tried to come back with his own right. Left hook lands for Maskaev. Another left hook. He backs Rahman into the ropes.
Stop! You're holding way too much. Spell!
Rahman and Maskaev talking to each other there. Rock may be developing a little serious dislike for Oleg Maskaev. Could be useful.
Okay, Rock. Look here.
When you're using a double jab, man, it's an easy fight. Right hand to the body. You're just looking to load up with the right hand. Keep stepping over to your right. Take your right hand out of play.
Okay. You cannot stand the rope. You got to get busy, like fire and lightning. You got to have a fire and desire and go to that body, rip that body up. We're not talking about one punch.
Here we're going to see a good left-right by Rahman, catching Maskaev straight on the chin.
CompuBox numbers in 3. Rahman 26 out of 49. Landing more than half your punches is a very good sign. Maskaev 10 out of 50. Harold, how did you score the first 3 rounds?
Okay.